your balancing point. Keep the legs close. And then we'll start to exhale. Press into the ball of the foot. Bring yourself up. Extend the arms up, so I'm still right up on the ball of the foot, balancing on my toes. Lower yourself down. We're going to come down into a chair. Keep the knees together. Press the legs together. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, sink down. Draw your shoulder blades back so your chest stays open. Press yourself up. One more time like that. Lower down. Now feeling a little burning in the calves and the thighs. Lift up. And this time again, lower the heels down to the floor. And then we're going to change our stance. We're going to open the feet out to the sides. Keep the heels in. Lift up onto the toes, take the arms up, and then as you lower down into that chair, it's like a wide knee chair. Keep with your breath as you hold. Make sure you're not holding, make sure you're not straining. Slowly lift back up. And then lower. Draw the belly button in. Make sure that the core is staying strong, giving you support in the middle. And come back up. Now we're going to keep going with that, but I'll show you what it looks like from the front. And then hold. Try to keep your chest high. Don't let yourself round forward too far or drop the torso toward the front. Really press the ball of the foot down so you get some nice lift. Inhale. Arms come up. Draw the inner thighs up. One more like this. Bring yourself up. Release the heels down, then we're switching our foot position. Roll the toes in. Feel that wrap around the thighs. We come up onto the toes. And then lower. So again, in this position, the knees are going to knock together a little bit, and that's okay. Probably won't come down quite as low. That's all right, because the legs are getting tired. Come back up. Slowly lower. This is a really good one that we're doing so many things balancing on the ball of the foot and with the toes. You're going to feel that your foot is actually starting to fatigue a little bit. The muscles in the foot and in the toes, all those muscles in the foot that you use to really keep your balance are working hard here. Come up, release yourself down, reposition the feet. All right, now we're going to take the feet just a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart. Take the arms out to the sides into a T position. We're in our 5-pointed star. Trying to get length. Soles of the feet pressing down, arms opening out to the sides, crown of the head is reaching up. Take a deep breath. Now we're going to start to roll our star from side to side. I'm going to shift all of my weight onto the left foot. Reach the right leg up. Flex the right ankle. Flex the right ankle and feel like you're pressing out through the ball of the foot. It's going to feel really good activation right along the side of the thigh. Slowly roll back to center. Now we'll come over to the other side. Shifting my weight onto the right foot. Lifting the left leg. Flex the ankle, press the heel and the ball of the foot away. Roll back into the middle. Over to the left foot, right leg lifts. Now if you feel like you're really stable and you have your balance, you can start to do some little leg lifts on that side. Lifting. Take that slow shift back into the middle. We'll come over to the other side. Either holding here, maybe taking some little leg lifts and lowers. You're going to find that's a little more challenging for your balance. Then you also get more work in the legs, so it's worth it. Slowly shift back into the middle. Release the arms down. Now we're going to come over to the side. Starting with the legs together, I'm going to start on my right leg. So I'm going to take my right leg out front and my arms out front. Feel that activation in the front of the quads to lift the leg really high, and the lower belly is also pulling in. Make sure that you're not straining through the lower back at all. If it feels like it's straining, bend the knee and bring it closer. Okay, really slow shift. We're going to take the leg underneath and pivot ourselves forward. This is like a warrior 3 in yoga. You're going to feel the outer hip on the standing leg is working really hard to keep your balance, to keep you stable. All these muscles in the thigh are hugging in toward the bone. Now the standing leg, the right leg is reaching back through the toes, and we're getting good activation through the hamstrings and through the glutes. Make a slow transition back up. Lift the leg, either bent knee or straight. Try to keep yourself even from side to side. Don't hike the right hip up. Keep the hips even, the shoulders even. And then we'll go back into our warrior 3. Now same thing here. Hips are even. Don't hike the right hip up. Make sure that the shoulders are level to the floor. Feel that standing leg really working to keep you here. We'll come back up. Lifting through the right leg. Let's do a couple little kicks. Bend and extend. Two more like that. Keeping the leg high as you do that kick. Lower that side down. Take a deep breath and then over to the other side. Left leg comes up. Keep it high, hips are even, so don't hike the left hip up. Slow transition. Send the left leg back, sweep the arms back. Make sure that you're not locking the standing knee. I want just a little micro bend on that side to protect the knee joint. If you want a little more challenging version, feel free to take the arms up over your head. Come back up to center. Leg comes up. We'll make our way back, warrior 3. Feel that activation down on the back of the left thigh. Either arms back or arms extended. Slow transition back up. Extend the left foot out. And then we'll do our 10 kicks on this side. Two more. And lower that leg down. Okay, we have one more thing we're going to do for the legs. So we're going to turn to the side. Open the feet out to the side, open the knees out to the side. Sink yourself down really low and take the hands into a prayer. The elbows are on the insides of the knees, hands are pressing together. What we're trying to do is open the inner hips. Just starting out with a little stretch. Deep breaths here. Think about curling the tailbone underneath so the lower back is really long. One more deep breath. And we're going to slowly roll up onto our toes. Keep the chest high. Release the arms, take them out front. A little bit harder for your balance. Now bring the hips up about 6 inches. So I want my hips about level to my knees. I'm really shaking here because my legs are tired from all those other exercises. And it's going to be worth it. Stick with your deep breath. Breathe yourself through. Come up about 6 inches higher. Stay stable. Tuck the tailbone, draw the belly button in. Keep the shoulder blades down. 10 little pulses here. Really feeling that in the inner thighs. We're going to come all the way up, straighten the legs, sweep the arms up. Stay up on those toes. Take your exhale, drop them down. Now we're going to make our way down the same way that we came up. Take the arms out in front, lift up onto the toes. And then a little bend, drop the hips back 6 inches. And hold. Every exhale, thinking about drawing belly button back into the spine, keeping that tight core. Okay, 10 pulses here. Just about 2 inches up and down for that pulse. Really small, controlled movement. Lower 6 more inches and hold. This is where we want to have the knees and the hips about even. Just really hard right now. One more deep breath. Lower yourself down. So you're still on the toes, but lower your hips all the way down into that low squat. Take the hands into prayer. Use the elbows to push the knees out to the sides. And then finally you can drop the heels down, sink down into that low squat. Working on that stretch in the inner hips, making sure that we always stretch the muscles that we work so that we keep that nice long look in our muscles. Releasing the hands and rolling yourself up to standing. So that was our standing Pilates sequence for the legs, and hopefully you were feeling a nice burn throughout.